Each year, Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue draws thousands of visitors to Fayetteville. They show off their bikes, indulge in delicious food and drink, and partake in the daily festivities. But by doing this, people are also giving back to the community, benefiting groups like Habitat for Humanity.
It's a really good crowd of people that come through there. We've been a part of Bikes Blues for the last couple of years, and they are aware that it's going to charity.
Habitat for Humanity Development Manager Michelle Davis says without the donations from organizations such as Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, they wouldn't be able to get houses off the ground and families off the streets.
It goes back to that basic need of a safe, affordable place to live, and here in Washington County, we have 20% of our population living below the poverty line.
This may not look like much, but right behind me is the foundation for a house, which will one day be a home to a family of a single mother with 4 kids. And this is all made possible by the donations from Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue. Charities such as Habitat for Humanity largely rely on the community to fund what they do, which is why they say they are so grateful for the thousands of dollars in donations each year.
Kids do better, families thrive. It's a fun process to be a part of.
Reporting for UATV, I'm Ellen Lampe.
We were fortunate enough to find them before we actually had to stay on the street.
Life hasn't always been this tough for Tommy Botnin.
At that time, everything was wonderful for us. This is before he was born, though. I had a good job, I had a truck, I had a 2-bedroom apartment. Life was pretty easy for us. It wasn't like it is now.
After being evicted, Botnin, along with his wife and 2-year-old son, went from having a roof over their heads to being homeless.
When the money runs out, then there's nowhere else to go.
Both he and his wife have jobs at a local department store. They alternate shifts, so one of them can be with their toddler at all times.
Oh, great. We weren't worried about ourselves. We were more worried about our son than anything else. He's only 2. He doesn't understand the reason why he's outside in the cold weather. He doesn't understand it. I'm afraid of him, catching pneumonia or getting really sick or something. But we have no insurance right now, so we can't take him to the hospital unless it's emergency room.
With temperatures dropping below freezing and Arkansas facing one of the coldest winters it's seen in years, 7 Hills Day Center opens its doors to people who might not have any alternative means of staying home.
We had to sit outside that day with him in the cold weather for at least 2 or 3 hours. We didn't have nowhere else to go, so the only place for us to go was 7 Hills and the Salvation Army.
With alternating schedules, together they provide laundry services, hot showers, meals, internet access, and a temporary place to sleep and stay warm. Without this help, Botnin fears with as cold as it's been, they might not have made it. Reporting for UATV, I'm Ellen Lampe.
When I was 25 years old, I felt a knot underneath my arm.
Becky Patterson was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer at the age of 30, shortly after losing her mother to the same disease.
You hear the word cancer, at any age, you think automatically, is this a death sentence? And, so it was walking through a lot of fear. I think it was scary for everybody, for my friends and my loved ones, just like it is for every single woman that is diagnosed.
Patterson's life changed immediately. She saw an oncologist and quickly began tests and scans.
It lights up, pretty much lights up the inside of your body and shows where the cancer is. So my hair was falling out, my eyelashes were gone. I was in a lot of pain. It started to get really, miserable. I was frustrated, that I was told, I was too young.
Patterson saw the most important thing a woman can do is listen to her body. And although uncomfortable, a mammogram is worth it.
I'm pretty passionate about girls, especially younger than the age of 40, going and getting tested. Because it's just happening younger and younger.
During the month of October, Washington Regional is offering free breast exams for all women. And like Becky Patterson said, it's never too early to start going. Reporting for UATV, I'm Ellen Lampe. Here at the University of Arkansas, students come from all walks of life, but regardless of background, day by day, everyone is united by the universal concept of integrity.
It's, not cheating, it's not plagiarizing.
Title IX coordinator Dr. Monica Holland organized the first annual Integrity Awareness Week at the U of A to take place September 22nd through the 26th. Her hope is to raise awareness of the importance of integrity in students' lives.
How your degree matters, the reputation you begin to build for yourself, and just all the thoughts that go into it.
The week will consist of presentations, panel discussions, and members from many university departments educating students on the global concept of integrity. Journalism instructor Raymond McCaffrey jumped at the chance to involve the journalism department's new ethics center.
We think it's very, very important that we can be part of the discussion to let people know, here's what we've dealt with in our field, here's some of the pressing issues. You have lots of different departments and scholars from all around campus who are essentially working at the same issues in various disciplines, and it's just such a rare opportunity for them to get together.
McCaffrey says attending events such as Integrity Awareness Week is one of the most important things one can do as a student to prepare for the future. Reporting for UATV, I'm Ellen Lampe.